Good morning, Bo and RadishPriceGuide.com. Can't start the day without either. Let's Bo.
Good morning, Bo. Good morning, everybody. How are we? We're here
Good
with
morning.
Eric. Good morning, Eric.
What's up, fellas?
How are you, sir?
I'm awesome, thank you.
Great. We got Anthony with us. Cursive Breaks. Anthony, how you doing?
Excited it's Friday, man. Excited for the weekend.
Yeah, Friday fun day. And Seth, it mainly breaks. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Happy Friday, gents.
Nice. And from the other side of the globe, we have Snappy White joining us for the first time from his commune in Germany.
The first time on Friday, and actually, can we just say from the future? Because I don't know what it's like there, but it's 3 p.m. where I am.
Oh,
Give us some bets tonight.
nice. Yeah, I know. Yeah. What is there any early baseball that you've seen?
No, on
Did we
Friday
get that
there's never an early Friday baseball
Oh,
game.
damn it.
Friday.
If we start doing Saturday shows, I can tell you what score is then.
What about
Alright,
some table tennis?
Oh, in Germany, they have all those really weird game shows where like they measure like how perfectly they can cut like a banana in half. Have you seen those? Or like they have to push a shopping cart like into a specific box. The shows are amazing. So
Breezy,
can't wait to
good
hear about-
morning.
Only on
Snappy's,
ESPN,
German
the
TV
Ocho,
watching.
right?
Yes, we are.
Uh,
Guys,
Hey,
we have Brandon
actually-
May coming up in a little bit. He's going to talk about the National. Slappy, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like these guys, like, again, my apologies for not being prepared and helping these guys. They're like, what are we going to talk about? Like, I didn't even mention this to you guys. But Rob, Big Rob did a great job. He's like, yeah, this is live now. So we're going to give away a hero proof during the show. So the only time you can register for it, Anthony asked the other day, he's like, I didn't feel right signing up for it. Anthony, go ahead. You head to radishpriceguide.com/giveaways. We gave away the Greenlight Hero Proof the other day. There were, I think, 14 entrants. I love saying that because that's freaking awesome. Like having, as somebody would love to enter, like I won't enter, but like a 1 in 14 chance of winning a Hero Proof. I don't know how many people are going to be watching the show today live. This is only live. If you're watching this recorded, you should have watched it live. You would have had a shot at it. But remember, we had the entire set of hero proofs. So we're going to be giving them away more like that. If you're in the Radish Discord, if you're Radish Price Guide, if you're a subscriber, if you just have your account connected, if you have an account with Boba Leagues, we have so many to give away. We're going to be doing a lot. But right now, get your entry in at radishpriceguide.com/giveaways.
Giveaways, plural giveaways.
Plural. Yeah, plural.
there's always a chance. If Boz taught me anything, there's always a chance.
Can I enter? Because I'm going to.
Yeah, of course. You know what, Seth, I have that in a different profile on StreamYard. I'm so mad because I was just about to play that for you. That is one of the, what's great about that, Seth, is that you were able to get a professional athlete who's in Bo Jackson Battle Arena, but it like literally will live on forever, right? It's not just like he just rambled on. Like he gave so much gold in that interview.
I agree. I have so many little short clips that I get to use in the breaks. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's so fun.
That's awesome. Oh, hats day. Yeah, we got a lot of hats day. I'm the only one without a hat. I didn't get the memo.
Usually that's me.
Everybody's wearing branded hats.
Do we want to
Yeah.
take off our hats? My hair's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
No. Go hat away. Go
Look at
for
that
it.
guy.
I brought a Brandon to give you company, Seth. I mean,
Oh.
Max.
Text, yeah.
I like
We
them.
need a grander entrance of that. Take them back off and bring them back on. Jesus.
No drum roll, no nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Brandon May live in color. There he is.
There we
How
go.
we doing, everybody?
Oh, I like the deep morning sexy voice, Brandon. That was smooth.
Is that big enough? Is that big enough, Anthony? Is he
Sure, I like
spotlighted enough?
Well, if you met Brandon May in person, you know Big and Brandon May go together in person. No tiny hands here.
No
So,
time
Brandon-
at all.
So Brandon, was that your first national?
It was awesome.
Really? Yep, PBR sign. That's right. How was it? Tell us about it. What'd you think? What was your experience?
So I got there Thursday morning and left Sunday morning, and it was a lot, but a lot of awesome. So had the opportunity to meet a lot of great community members for the first time, putting names and faces together. Um, had the opportunity to play in a couple of events. Got my butt beat by like a 12-year-old in spec. So like that was a great learning opportunity for me. But it was really awesome. You could tell that while the community is smaller, it's extremely tight. And just walking into the national, it's very overwhelming, the national experience itself. But boba is everywhere. And you can't say that if you went to the national that you didn't see some sort of advertisement or excitement. I brought a friend with me who's really into sports cards. And he's like, what is this? Got really excited. He's talking to me about, like, hey, can I get in on the pre-orders and stuff? So just there was so much there. I could go on and on and on about it, but it was fantastic. Definitely would recommend it.
You realize it's an hour show, not 9 minutes. We expect you to go on and on and on about it.
Well, I got a question for you. Did you have any goals going there? Was there a card you were looking for? Were you just going for the experience? Were you going to play?
All of the above. So for some reason or another, Cursive always has a card that I'm looking for to finish some kind of crazy set. So part of my goals was to get a card from him after he used it in his Madness event on Saturday. So we got that accomplished. But honestly, just being able to pre-order, knowing that there was a little bit more of an amount there, and my neighbor is B-Dub. And so we had the opportunity to talk multiple times, like, you got to go. I've heard from everyone you got to go. So we made some plans. We talked through some things. And
Wait, when you say neighbor, I like how close to you mean like next town over? You don't mean like
no, we're in the same town. It's like a 5-minute drive.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know you're that close.
Yeah, technically we work together.
It's a
Me, him,
neighbor.
and Bundy that we found out randomly. So
Wow.
small community for sure.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It sounds like Kentucky for me. I don't know.
I mean,
No, that would be if they were related, Anthony. They just know
Yeah.
each other.
Oh,
yeah.
we haven't done the paternity
Yeah.
test yet.
Tearing up,
yeah,
They're not.
Kentucky.
yeah. There's a
They're
farm
not
or two in
kissing
between or
cousins.
something like that.
Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, so
And-
I mean, as far as goals go, went to play and just meet people and just kind of hang out, get some pre-orders done. Got to see the craziness of the promos. I wasn't planning to go there to really like buy anything or do anything
Brandon,
like that,
before you get into the craziness of the promos, can you talk about you had shared with me about, and I'm thinking like, God, that's going to be really bad if Brandon doesn't remember this because I set it up. But when you mentioned about what a great time you were having, you talked about the reason why you went to national. And do you want to like that? I love it, like the fact
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so I mean, like, there's a couple things with it. One is I think my wife got tired of me, so she told me to go. But everyone had kept mentioning it, and believe it or not, I'm more introverted. I get a little bit of like social anxiety, so I'm like, should I go? Is that too much? Like, am I going to know anybody? And you guys had me on the show a couple of months ago talking about some of those crazy collections that I mentioned earlier. You're like, you got to go. It's awesome. You got to do this, and that really kind of put it into my mind of like, all right, like maybe this is a safe space. Maybe it'll be okay. I'm a big boy. I can travel by myself. And then a lot of community members just coming over the top. Like, you got to go. It's going to be awesome. You won't regret it. So appreciate you all for giving me the nudge.
No,
Yeah,
and
well-
what's great is a good example, right, guys, for everybody else is that it's like, Brandon, will you go to every national now?
I'll try. I got to get permission from the spouse. I got 2 little kids, but gonna try to if it works, because it was a really good time.
I have an idea. You should just bring them next time.
I was gonna
But yes,
say.
I think for me, I very much preach that go to nationals. It's an amazing event, and I hope that everyone went for the first time thoroughly. Had that same thought that it was an amazing event, and that you're going to try your best to come next time. It's an amazing event for me and my family. My family has to put it with me, during a few days of gameplay and a few days of being overwhelmed. But I hope they had an amazing time too. I got to go ask them.
I definitely think your family enjoyed themselves. They seem to be having a great time at the national.
Oh,
will
did you see
say-
the team cut a promo video and Roman showed up for the geek dinner? I don't know if you guys seen the team
Nice.
promo video yet.
Yeah, and I owe you some photos. By the way, speaking of first timers, is that longtime community member who's been involved years before the first Bo card was printed was Kobe Laker, who's watching live this morning, which is him and I believe his son's name's Bryce. But like, man, his kid was all over the place, having a good like. If everybody could have like a kid like that, like I didn't see Kobe Laker worrying about his kid at all. His kid was like up on stage breaking. He was over playing. He was over like with cards. But like the best part is he wasn't annoying anybody. He was just smiling, happy, well behaved, like intelligent kid. Like, and that's like, if everybody could sign their kids up for that experience, everybody would bring their kids. It's almost like, it's like Boba daycare. Like I didn't even see Kobe Laker with his kid that much. Like after the first day, his son was up.
You know
Yeah,
what
it's a great daycare
Yeah.
you know
for
what was a
adults
really
and
cool-
children.
A really cool experience. Mr. Hop and I got to do a whatnot break on stage with all of the celebrities and the heroes. I helped B-Dub. He got the opportunity to break on the other side of the stage, and I'm like, what's going on? And then you just see everyone have to move away, and then I'm like 5 feet away from Bo and Michael Buffer, and Tyson comes out, like literally like I'm the closest person to them all. Like I thought I was gonna get in trouble. Like it was so wild.
You felt like you didn't belong.
No, yeah, I mean, I screenshotted pictures of my first, break on stage as I'm over there on the side taking selfies when they're not looking. Like I was a little kid up there.
That's great. Did you do any trading? Did you pick up any cards? Did you do anything like that there?
Yeah. So from the wheel spins, I got some loose packs, and I hit some really big cards on top of the promos. So I was able to sell a couple of the cards, and then I had been looking for a 7-ring glow skyline. I just said during the Tecmo set, like, hey, I want to try and get highlighted heroes in the glow skylines. And 7-ring, I had never even seen one. And when I was there, someone said, hey, like, I got one. I was waiting to talk to you until after I got done with Apex Madness. And I was like, okay, great. And I was thinking, like, how am I going to get this? Because I'm just already concerned about the price tag. That night, when I could barely open my eyes, I'm like, all right, I'm going to finally open some of these packs. I hit a 7-ring glow logo, and I could just trade
No
one for
way.
one. Yeah. So
Wow.
immediate sense of relief that the power, the weapon, everything lined up, and it's just like boom, boom, like let's go.
Now, are you trying to complete a Skyline set, or why did you want the Skyline versus the Logo Man?
I just like the skyline, so I have a couple like weird sets just to kind of keep me busy. Deleted Whatnot the other day to make sure that I can keep things on track. But I just started saying like, hey, like let's just grab like one of each highlighted hero from each set. So I completed the logos during Griffey, and then this one I just said, hey, like the glow skylines look really cool, and it was just like, all right, like let's just go for those. But yeah, just the highlighted heroes.
That's great. That's
Good
great.
move. And Brandon, we'll see you next month when you get the itch on Whatnot. So
Yeah.
Next
Deleted it
month,
so I
you're
can see pre-orders.
You're gonna give them that long? You're gonna give them a whole month?
being generous, over promise. No, is it over? Some promise and deliver. I'm messing it up right now.
Fool me once.
There we
Yeah,
go.
give me a week. I'll be back. I like to hover and see what else is out there.
If there's any indication what kind of cards are in people's Apex Madness decks, like the cards that get flipped over, the cards that are getting shuffled, most collectors would probably freak out by the big cards that are in some of these decks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I played in one tournament, and the amount of insane cards I saw get flipped in my face was crazy.
Yeah, at Apex Blitz, man. I think
Yeah.
I played one game against Turks, and he had 3 supers
Yes.
pulled out on the table. It was wild.
Yeah,
There's a lot
Turks
of money in
crushed
that
me.
room.
Oof.
Yeah, Slappy, we need
Turks is
somebody at those tables to take pictures to upload to the 101 tracker. I saw so many things during that tournament, and just on the side that like, oh, those things haven't showed pooled yet. Like, this is wild.
I don't know. We need to put an alert out to the community. Go through those
Actually,
decks.
That-
We need to
that's
know what
actually-
101s are hiding.
Actually, that's a really great point. And Eric, is that I was surprised how many one of ones were getting hit at the national. Like I've never seen that many at a national. I mean, well, when we really had product, I guess last year, right? We were just ripping a big league chew, but that was crazy to me. I did not think that amount of one of ones were going to come out of national. I think next year, if they have product, we should, do another guess like we did when you were doing that big break.
Yeah, it was. I think people were just shredding hobby boxes left and right. The $500 deal was too good to pass up. I know people were walking away with 5 and 6 at a time. So just tons of packs being shred, which I love to see. Get those cards free.
Yeah, unless you're tiny hands who may have got 5 or 6 cases.
Yeah,
All right. Hey, go big or go home, right?
he did. And
Nice.
all the base cards just hang out on tables, or even the low level battle foils. They're like, yeah, I'm leaving them here.
Yeah, there
didn't
was
have room.
Yeah, there were stacks of cards all over the place. It was
Stacks.
crazy. Yeah.
That's a good point, though. Like, don't overlook that. I know that there were some people who slid in some like really nice cards in those piles if you're willing to take the time to go through it, just as like a cool like gotcha. Like, don't ever overlook or think it's just paper or foils.
Really? What? Tell us
Ooh.
more. What was the nicest card you remember somebody slipping in there?
So I don't know the exact card, but I had heard there was a few people who were like big in the community or even worked for Boba who may have slipped in like nicer cards in there.
Come on. Give us a power number. Give us something.
I truly don't know. Like that
Okay,
was just
all right.
something in talking to the community. They're like, yeah, don't pass that up. Like so I'll give a name. I saw Doug slip one in there. Like, go check it out.
7-ring
So-
Skyline Glow slipped
Yeah,
in there.
probably was.
Oh, Super Auto laying on the table.
Yeah, really. Did you Brandon, what did you hit on your wheel spins, or did you buy any of the promo packs?
Yeah, so I had a promo pack so me and my buddy got in line and we had a promo pack each. We had a jackhammer, and then I hit a PB buckets.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was
that's
fantastic.
a big one.
Yeah, I was very tired. I didn't open it for like 3 hours until I sat on stage. If
Oh,
you guys
wait,
know
and
co-
when you say it, and Brandon, when you said you didn't open it, can you explain to the people at home who might not have caught that? It's like, what do you mean not open it? Which is that took a lot of willpower because why?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you all felt this way. Like I was just exhausted. And I know it's standing in the morning, but getting in line early just to get into the place, then standing in line for it, like my back hurt, my body was just exhausted. I think this was on Friday. So I had already had a full day on Thursday. I wasn't playing on Friday. So they give you the cut pack, right? I literally just took it, put it in my backpack, like I'll open it up later. Cause I feel like over the last couple of months haven't had like the best of luck. So I wasn't anticipating it honestly being anything like great. And so I went
The power of
walked-
positivity.
Yeah. I went and walked around for a little bit, and then I went and sat on the stage watching one of the events, and I was sitting right by Colin, who also goes by According to Hen in the Discord. And I opened up like jackhammer, like cool. Like, I mean, I'm exhausted. Like this is literally like 12 or 1 o'clock there. And then I opened the other one and just like little kid, like my eyes get real big, like, oh, it's like Colin. He's like, what? I'm playing. I'm like, he's like, oh, like it just disrupted the game. Like, so it was awesome. And then I had a sealed pack on the wheeled spin. That turned out to be a juggernaut. I ended up selling/trading that one to a community member. And then within those loose packs, we got the 7-ring, and then also hit. So for those who don't know, when you pre-order, you get a certain amount of tickets for however much money you spent. And so I was like $60 or something away from 1 extra wheel spin. So bought a loose Griffey hobby pack that turned out to be a Pedro Martinez gum auto.
Stop it.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
in 3 days, I hit 2 195s and a 190. It's the best luck I ever had. So go to National, get the loose packs.
Oh my
It worked
God.
out well for me.
Great strategy.
I will say this. I don't know. I can't speak on what, how those loose packs come to be. But the loose packs that we've seen ripped at nationals from the little, acrylic things, there's been some nukes out of those packs. So no, just there's nukes in there. So Brandon said it. Go to nationals, get the loose packs. Sometimes you have to grab a couple to round up to get a couple extra wheel spins. Get those loose packs because there's some heat there for sure.
Yeah.
What'd you do with the buckets? You still have it?
No, I sold that. I found I had actually talked to Cursive, and he introduced me to a community member that said that they were very interested in it, and we worked out something. So that was one of those. I was tired. I was sitting down. I walked over. I was like, Cursive, look at this. He goes, I know someone looking for that. So everybody knows somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fact.
By
Eric's
the way,
got to fight some-
Sorry, Eric. I know you're probably looking for that card.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
man. I need 2 more for the set. That's one of them.
by the way, I just want to point out a couple comments in there. We have Card Shark Sniper, who said, pulled my biggest card ever and it wasn't mine. Laugh out loud. I just posted the King Tuck Super that was posted at Nationals. But I remember Card Shark, I saw him right after he pulled that, and he was the nerves on him, like, for ripping such an amazing card to be able to do that. I'm also saying, I remember, like, I was like, where are you? And he's like, I'm not here anymore. And 7-hour drive Friday night after the show is something he says he's not going to do again next year. Those are a couple of the comments in there. By the way, Anthony, just to let you know, I've got that Dr. J up. I also have that video up. So whenever, not saying now, but I have it queued up. So when you're ready to go. The other thing, guys, is maybe now's a good time just to take a break to talk about what you guys have planned for breaks. Text if we can do that. I'm also that Boba Leagues, and then we'll get back to talking about the national.
Yeah, definitely. Eric, let's start with you. First off, I want to ask you, you said you're 2 cards away from finishing the RPU set. What are the 2?
The
You
2
need?
biggest. I need Paige. I need Paige and I need Cooper. The Maverick and the
Okay.
PB buckets. I was
Okay.
1 minute late on the Maverick the other day. But hopefully another one will pop up.
Slappy's about to pull it out right now. Look,
I got
Can we-
some,
Yeah, look
got-
at this.
See, you have one over there?
Can we ask?
looks
like Is that the one you
what
have?
you value those at?
Yeah,
What's
Slappy,
your
I wasn't gonna
valuation
out
on
you.
that 195 and 200 RPU, Eric.
Um,
What's your bounty? I guess what
around
we're asking.
2,500.
that's fair. Yeah.
I
Not
got
bad.
cash or trade. If you're looking for big
Oh.
dog cards, I got big dog cards to trade too. So
Ooh.
I
Okay.
might be willing to come off some 200s to get one of those.
Ah.
What kind of
And-
big dog are
and-
we talking about?
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of DMs, Eric.
I mean, I have some Breeze 101s. I've got some Fear Itself Hex Autos. Like we can put
Oh,
some weight.
boy.
behind it.
You make it work. You make it work.
Yeah.
So Eric, when will you be breaking again?
I'll be on in an hour. We're doing 2 cases again today. We've been on a fun run. Just so much heat coming out lately. So looking forward to that. Again, we'll be on pretty much every day doing hobby cases. And then next Saturday, we've got a live break at Cards HQ during the sealed tournament. I don't know if this is a good time to throw up that image there. Yeah, so guys, this is going to be a big one. Cards HQ, one of the biggest card stores in the world, is here in Atlanta, owned by Jeff Wilson, big influencer, big social media guy in the card world. And we're going to have Charlie Culberson in attendance. He's actually going to be doing a how to play starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to live stream that as well. So you'll get to see Charlie and his son out there. And then at 12 o'clock, the event begins. You can sign up actually through the Radish Boba League site, and we'll transfer everything over before the event begins. But check out these prizes, guys. First place, a Mahomes Jumbo, a Tecmo Hobby, and 3 N26 packs. If that doesn't get you motivated to come on over for this event, I'm not quite sure what will. Again, Charlie being there, 5th through 8 scores a Tecmo Hobby, and 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all getting Mahomes boxes plus Tecmo Hobbies plus N26 packs. So thank you to Boba for really getting behind this event. We're really looking to make a splash they have a huge TCG following at this store, but they've never done anything with boba before. So we're gonna make our presence known.
Can we talk before Eric moves on, because he mentioned the N26 prize? Can we mention during the national there was the sale at SCG, Star City Games, where if you ordered 5 hobby, they threw in an N26 pack, and it was, I can't remember, I think it was $575, right, guys? And it wasn't an instant sellout, but I think it took 15 minutes to sell out.
It was 3,000 total, wasn't it? If you were to buy all 5, didn't it come out to like just?
Yeah, there were
like
5
right at or just under. Yeah.
Or as we like to call it, a Griffey Jumbo, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, did anyone get that? Because Tech Super and I were in the Big Rob reminded us, he's like, hey, that's live and it hasn't sold out. So of course, being the degenerates we are, Tech Super and I immediately got on our phones in the crowded convention hall. We're like, can we get there fast? Like Tex and I were like, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. But once you realize it's 12 minutes and it's not sold out.
Once the gun's to your head.
Yeah, I don't know why the lizard brain is like, now we have to have it. It's like, and of course, that's exactly when it sold out. So did anyone buy anything in the Star City game? Who's on stage? And anybody in the audience, actually, did anyone grab anything?
That's a great question. So I was at the show and I completely forgot about it. So maybe that's also why it didn't sell out so quickly, because we were all there at the convention. And then wasn't until later on, I'm like, yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Though I do, for the N26 pack, definitely wish I would have jumped on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I did not. I missed out. We bought plenty of hobbies at the actual event for the kids to rip. So hopefully they're ripped out until update.
Awesome. Anthony, Cursive, when is your next break?
So I got a single show coming up next Thursday. We're running that back. I am still acquiring some product, but I do want to shout out our good friend Quick, who's here. Probably should have got a promo up. Next Friday, August 21st at 8:24, he's going to have the Ohio State Buckeye legend Sean Springs on his stream. He's going to be doing some autographs, live autographs that they're going to give away. It's going to be pretty massive. This is probably going to be probably the first of its kind, where I don't know how it's going to be set up. Quick's in the chat. He can let us know. But Sean Springs, I don't know if he's going to be in the building. I don't know if he's going to be, connected via live stream and maybe in his house. Don't know how it's going to work, but I'm excited for this one because, who knows? Maybe Sean Springs is going to help them rip some packs or something. And that could be the first time we see someone of that caliber in a break like that. So excited for that. Definitely wanted to use my time to promote our boy Quick.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, one more time. When is that again?
That is next Friday, August 21st at 8:24 p.m.
And that's on Whatnot?
Yes, sir.
And Quick, get us a promo so we can put it up for you. Yeah.
So now he has to have Sean Springs opening packs. It's like set on the show. It's gonna happen. Quick, make that happen. That's incredible, by the way. I never heard of Ohio State University. Can you what is that place? I don't know about it. I just want to make people mad. Oh, look at that.
Google it.
That's the Whatnot. We got the Whatnot varsity jacket there. So we're breaking Sunday per usual.
Wait. Hang on. Did you stand in front of the big Whatnot green screen and do those? I kept walking by that.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Seth, I'll put you on the big screen. Hold on.
I'm sorry. That's a one of two. You said
one of two.
Oh my God.
We may have to put one up at one point signed. I'm thinking it would go in the multiple thousands. This is probably the first.
I want that card.
So jealous. Yeah. we stayed at the Bubba booth like the entire national, and the fact that we missed out on getting our own card. So kudos to you guys for taking the time. And
are you gonna grade it?
Can I? That'd be amazing. I should.
Yeah. Authenticate it.
You know what? That's a good idea, Brandon. I have to now. So, quick funny story about that. We waited online, and you have to go back like 30 minutes later, right? And I forgot. And we're walking back to the hotel, which is like 15, 20 minutes. And we're like, oh, I forgot. And I'm like, I don't want it that bad. And Miss Mainley, she's like 3 clay floors, right, Jim? Miss Mainley is like, I'm going back to get it. So I'm like, I'm going to take a nap. So I went and took a nap, and she went all the way back to make sure we got our cards.
Oh,
Shout
that's
out.
awesome. Well, it was worth it. Good for her.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Excellent. So did we cover your next break?
Oh,
Yes,
I
and
don't know.
that may be a segue into Mrs. Mainley and content.
Yeah.
Showing a little video, Eric.
Oh, it's
Or not
interesting.
Eric. I'm sorry. So Scott. Who's controlling the board today?
I don't know.
I
Who's got this
am.
video- Who's got this video that we can show?
If you like the skylines, that's the part of the giveaways.
I like that. Look at
being
that.
made as we speak. Usually it takes about 2 weeks to get to me, though.
You'll be giving those away in your breaks.
Yeah, always part of the giveies. We do custom stands.
Fire Skyline.
Nice.
I like it.
All right,
Nice.
let me get that up for you, cursive now. Oh wait.
Oh, El Popo.
There we go.
We can just loop it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm not sad. I had to leave Saturday morning and miss this.
Dude, if you were there, I would have made you do it too. It would have been all
Oh,
of it.
I would have been in it. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, I
The
would have done it.
National basically brings out the best of the bromances.
Oh, for
Yes, yes. Oh,
All right, well- So getting back to so Eric, I guess I hadn't heard about that with the with your rookie power up. So why'd you decide to complete the set?
I just love the cards. I think those are cards that if you're going to show somebody an example of a Boba card, the RPUs are the ones to show them. And I want to get them slabbed. I'm gonna grade them all. I've actually, unfortunately, there's a lot of copies out there with some dinged up corners. I don't know if people were just super excited when they got their cards and weren't looking at what they were doing with them, or they put them in their pockets and walked around the National. But I'm having to get multiple copies of some of these just so I can try and gem them all. And I want to have all 21 slabbed is my goal.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll be honest. Is my I think it's my marksman. When I got home, I was like the bag that I got at one point, like where everything was in. When I say I got home, I mean in Germany, 26 hours later. Like I'm pulling cards out, and some of my plays are like, and I'm like, please let the marksman be okay. Please let the mark. And it was okay, but I can imagine grade wise. I know you and Seth like to do it. Which, by the way, Seth, I don't know if you caught the show Good Morning Bo, but Eric and Anthony did an amazing segment yesterday talking about the value in grading Boba cards. And Eric, the difference between grading like to a 10, I mean, like it's got to be a good card, but the difference between a raw and graded to a 10, what was the multiplier?
I mean, it's 10x on some of these cards, and you normally see on average in the hobby about a 3x multiplier, but you can turn a $20 card into a $150 card pretty easily if you gem it.
Agreed. Gems are tough, and I missed that. I have to go back and watch it. I know my man Anthony's starting to like creep a little bit to the grading dark side. And I'd love to
Oh
see it.
yeah.
So I had a question for Eric. Any of the RPUs that you've gotten so far, did you get a chance to get Frank or Spec to sign any of those?
No, I didn't know that was a thing. I was it was like a tornado, the event, running around back and forth and being in the game room for a while too. So if I had known that, I probably would have gotten multiple copies and then tried to get him to sign the other one. But I love that he did that. I think it's awesome.
Well, from what I know, and Anthony, but Spec told me he was only signing one of each RPU.
Whoa.
He wasn't going to sign multiples. So whoever got to him first,
I'd
whichever card, that was the
interested
only one he was going to sign.
to see the PB buckets and the Maverick he signed. Those are big ones.
Or maybe he didn't. Did
Maybe
anybody
he
ask
hasn't
him to
yet.
sign those? Yeah.
He has a running list.
Actually, here
Signing
Oh.
one for the person, not one.
Spec, you lied to me.
No, you misunderstood. He said he was signing
guess-
one.
I
One of
guess I
each.
wanted it to be more exclusive than I thought.
That's still
So-
pretty exclusive.
Frank, did you end up signing one of each card, or were there some that you have not signed?
I mean, expect him to remember that. That's tough.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he had a list on. his phone.
he'll remember.
he
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, he knows.
What do you think? This
Those
is Specs first
Sniper-
rodeo? Come on, he
Sniper's
knows
got
what's
a
going
Maxi
on.
101.
Also true.
They kept Frank busy.
Some
Yeah,
were
it
not signed.
Yeah,
All right.
Frank was working that wheel too.
All right,
For
we're gonna have to figure out which ones and then mail them in.
12 hours straight, no break, Frank.
Yeah. And actually, Spec, I'll tell you what, we don't want to, obviously can't do it for every hero, but one of the things we wanted to do while we saw you is with the complete set of hero proofs is that Rob and I wanted to get you to sign a few of them. So Frank, not to put you on the spot, but would you be willing to sign a couple? And if so, how many? We'll mail them into you. You can send them back. So that way, some of the hero proofs we can give away have Spec's name on it.
Frank, just drop your
Tell Frank to start charging. Okay, his autograph isn't cheap anymore.
Yeah.
It is desired in the community.
Yeah.
Frank, let us know your number.
You
Yeah,
guys remember-
and
Put up. Frank needs to go to the TriStar autograph booth next year and start charging, man. Get people
Right.
to line up for him.
Yeah. Kirsten's
Frank-
really trying to make sure his auto on the Brockness holds that value.
yeah, right.
Oh, 100%.
Just drop your address in the chat there, Frank, and we'll just send you our cards out.
By the way, Lee Bird, who's in the chat, which is thanks, Lee Bird, for watching. I get to meet her for 2 seconds as she was leaving the Geek Lounge. But saying, Brandon, it's not a bromance from me, but I do consider many of you rent-a husbands, which is, I love that. Oh my God, that's the attitude that Lee Bird had in the moments I actually got to be here. Like, there's a lot more attitude in person than there is over. It's very cordial, Minnesota-like over like messaging, but in person, she is a very passionate, energetic person.
I love the spice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I have a question
You
for
could
you.
say she's a fun time.
But hey,
Well,
so
maybe I will someday.
so
She was cool. It's good meeting her again.
So one thing to mention about Spec is that I Tex, you might have been there, but I remember one of the first times that Spec was asked to sign a card, and he was like, for people who haven't met Spec in person, he's very unassuming, and Spec was like, "Really? You want me to sign? I think it's gonna devalue it, but you want me to sign it?" And like, he was like, he's still very humble, but it's good to see he's gotten over it. Like, he literally almost was fighting people. He's like, you really shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Like, it has like a great value to it right now. I'm not Charles Schultz. It's not going to increase the value.
And
Oh.
he has a nice signature. Have you seen
Yeah.
it?
He does.
Yeah,
good.
it is. Well, he's an artiste. He should have a good signature.
Good
Yeah.
point.
I got a question for you guys with grading and slabbing and everything. So, what do you guys think? What's your feeling on having the slab signed? So, say you have a really nice card, you have a chance to get it autographed by the athlete, but it's graded. What do you think about getting the slab itself signed?
That's interesting. So I'm assuming it
Yeah.
would be Spec signing a slab that was art that he created.
Well, no,
or-
I'm speaking of an actual athlete. Like, say Bo. Say you
Okay.
got a great graded Bo card. Obviously,
Okay.
you're not going to crack it to have him sign it, but you
I
have a
would.
chance for him to sign it. So, would you have him sign the slab?
So somebody
plastic
has a
slab?
super out there where the mag is signed by the athlete. That it's a 1-to-1 super. It's a non-auto. I can't remember if it was a base or not, but they had the athlete sign the mag. I don't know what that does value wise, but I do know there's one out there. So good question there, Tex.
Yeah,
would
I think
not. Yeah, I mean, for one, it will smear. How are you going to protect that? I would crack the card and then have him sign the card and then get the auto authenticated and then slab it. That would be my strategy there.
Yeah, and
I
Eric,
know
is Joe Beatty saying PSA will authenticate Frank's signature? Is that a joke or is that
There-
real?
Well, if it's not real, they're going to have to start because there's going to be too many Frank signatures floating around out there.
Yeah,
We're going to have to
right.
make sure who's got the real one.
I know. Seriously, Frank, this is going to become a thing with you now. You're going to have to have a table at the boba booth.
I need him to sign Spec because I don't know if he knows how to sign Spec.
Card
yet.
Shark
For-
says
for
it right
some-
there. Not a joke. They will. This is real.
Yeah.
So get that
Really?
authenticated. I love everything about this.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Wait, so I want to know, Frank, if you could say, did they like reach out to you to ask for a copy of your signature so they could compare it? Yeah, no, really cool, Frank. Not pretty cool. It's more than pretty cool.
Yeah, how does that work, Frank?
By the way, C-Town, yeah, if only we could get him on stage. By the way, C-Town, appreciate him watching, mentioned earlier in the chat, he said, you guys got all the great hits from those loose packs at the National booth because I took all the crappy packs. You're welcome. He also said, Eric, regarding what you suggested about cracking it open, he said, it's a risk, though. No guarantee you'll get the same grade again. Also
true.
course,
Yeah, I
of
wouldn't
course-
even grade it. I wouldn't even care about the grade. I would just get the signature authenticated.
I got to meet C-Town for the first time. Same with Cursive at SCG Cincinnati. And while C-Town may not have hit very well during the National, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel bad. I know what cards he's got. He's doing just fine.
Oh my,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to throw a benefit for C-Town. He's
No.
he's doing okay.
I love the communists on the stage today. It's like just because somebody's had decent luck doesn't mean he hasn't worked hard for every one of those cards and doesn't deserve.
didn't
to
say
keep
that.
getting more luck.
We're not saying that.
You're the one bringing that to the table.
It's look at that text where it's like the way you crap on Jamps all the time. The guy rips so much product, and it's like he doesn't have great luck.
He doesn't have great luck.
He doesn't.
How many wheel spins did he have? He had
just-
6.
He ripped
How many
his
sale
first.
tax did he hit?
He ripped his first super just this set Tecmo. That was the first time he got it out of how many cases and cases that he
First
ripped.
ever super or first Tecmo super?
First ever super period he's ever hit. Like he's not like the rest of us. who
D
got,
Jams
like-
has never hit a super.
yeah.
He just
I
had
don't
some
need
secret
to
randomly
show
behind
off.
him.
Well, I was looking
Yeah,
for
just-
that. I was looking for that PB buckets for Eric, but I
just happen to have these laying around.
Where's that?
Well, no.
That's
It's-
in the other vault. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Jesus.
So unfortunately, is like again, I just got my computer. I just got on a company yesterday,
yeah.
and so this hasn't been unpacked until Brandon started talking about PB buckets. So that's why we brought it up right now.
Whose stickers on that? Because I think you're missing a few from the stage.
Little humble brag.
Yeah, I am missing a few of them.
Slappy, since it's sitting right there, like what's your favorite card in that case?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I mean, like Bernie Williams has just got the best auto. Like it's exactly the type of person he is. I mean, but it looks like an auto pen. I mean, that's just how good it is. Like it's great artwork. I'm a Yankee fan. I still can't believe I hit that. I still can't believe I feel guilty because I've hit two super autos, one in the alpha set of the Joe Theismann, and then I hit a Bernie Williams. But I feel unlucky. I mean, I don't feel deserving. Like that's insane to have hit 2, and then you have people like Jamps who's never hit one, and then Tex, you've hit, including secrets, you've hit like freaking 8, haven't you?
No. I've hit a few secret 1-of-1s, and I've hit no super autos. I've hit one super.
You hit the
Phoenix.
J Boom, right?
Huh?
I think you hit the J Boom.
J Boom. No,
No. I'm thinking about Mrs. J Boom and J Boom. Boomer Esiason. Didn't you hit Boomers Super Non-Auto? And you traded it away.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I did.
Oh my God, look at that! He said so many. He's forgetting about the Supers.
Well,
He's
that was. I didn't have that one for very long, so it was hard to remember.
I feel like Eric hits like 1 or 2 a day in your case breaks. You've been on a hot streak lately.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I wish, but yeah, we've been on fire. I did hit the Sea Argent Super Auto personal rip.
Really?
Sent that one to Mr. Retired Squid. So he got that one from me, the alpha update. That was one of my first boxes I ever opened of Boba.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There was a comment earlier in the chat. Someone who saw Boba for the first time got 1 pack, and they ripped a Neon Hex ABF.
They're like, is this good?
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
What is
yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Just casually walks by, like doesn't know anything about it. Someone convinced him to get a pack, and
Yeah.
it's probably the
It's
biggest
a-
card he'll ever hit.
I remember that happened.
Yeah,
at
it's
last
$1,000 card.
Someone got a pack, I think maybe thrown out, and they pulled a Merino Gum Auto. I'm pretty sure it was a 200 because it was from not this set, the first set he was in. and they were like, "Oh man, is this a big card?" I was like, "I'll give you cash right now." But it didn't happen. They kept it. So curious to see what happened to that card, and to them, it was a dad and son. So hopefully they're still around in the community.
Yeah, so I will say the person who pulled that neon hex ABF is that well-dressed person, like looked like they were somebody like they didn't look like just a booth operator like with a card table set up with their cards up. But it was interesting because they almost couldn't believe like, hey, this is valuable. Now I will say I can't remember who I spoke to. You guys were saying like I really feel like Deion Sanders has not had the love I was expecting out of this set. I thought he was going to get a lot more love. And I can't remember, there was a breaker I was talking to and they were like, no, he does. But like, I don't feel like there's a premium. I don't feel like everybody's talking about Deion Sanders. Like, I think he's a huge personality. Like you would have thought he would have been larger than life in this set.
Well, I don't think you see a lot of his cards come out. I mean,
I know how
he's so limited.
Good point. And I know how we figured it out. Pull up radishpriceguides.com so we can go through the sales right this second.
Yeah. But I mean, I just don't, just in general, I don't see a lot of
There you go. I don't.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
I think that was me, Slappy. That was me, you, and according to Hen, Colin, when we were walking to the Geek Dinner. We were having that conversation.
Yep. And I think Ken was saying he was the contrarian he usually is, and he was disagreeing with it. But it was interesting because the gentleman, we pulled up Radish Price Guide. We talked about, well, actually, I should say we pulled up Radish Price Guide.
Got boba cards? Don't guess the price. Look up their value now at radishpriceguide.com.
And he was kind of surprised. We were looking for comps. Like, of course, it's a 1 of 1. But he found it hard to believe it could be worth something, right? And then, I mean, Eric, speak to that. Like, this is, if you're coming from Big Cardboard and you come over to this brand and you see this card, there's no auto on it. It's not Deion Sanders' name on it. And you're telling this guy like it's worth more than, most of the cards Deion Sanders has going right now.
Yeah, it's hard to explain that to somebody who hasn't been involved in the boba community or product before. But I think once they look around, maybe join the Discord, check out what other. I always tell people, go on eBay, type in Bow Battle Arena, click on sold listings, or go to the Radish Price Guide and just see what some of the cards sell for on secondary to get an idea of what you might have. Because they don't understand the rarity of a hex. They don't understand the secret 101, and they don't understand what alpha battle foils really are. And I think that's a lot of times you see those cards get listed on eBay for way too cheap, just because people don't realize what they're holding.
Card Shark Sniper saying a guy bought his kids the N26 packs first time ever opening boba, and one of the kids hit a golden ticket. They were excited, saying, "Is this a big hit?" Sorry, Tex, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I am curious to see what the value was. I've been out of pocket, but at the national, right, we were talking about what's it worth, because the expectation is that we'll get a blast box next year. But again, you have to get to national. Like, everybody here went to national. So you have to get the time to go there. You have to get the spouse permission to go there. You have to have the money to go there. You have to set up, the deck to enter. You have to navigate the entry process, which wasn't easy all the time. So it's not that easy just when you have a golden ticket. So with that said, guys, as Brandon, I'll ask you first, what is a gold ticket today? What is it worth? What's the value if you're buying one or selling one?
Well, I think there's some assumptions built in there, right? Like, will it have a blast box or will it not? So I think that's the common comment. But from my understanding, I believe Devin from Bazooka, Bubblegum King, I think they had a $5,000 bounty during the national for one getting hit. So that's what I've seen them kind of like trading and going for. And they were kind of setting the market, if you will. But I don't know if anybody else has been more close to it.
I know that somebody at the national turned down $5,000 for a hot dog, but do we know, have any actually sold? So
Galileo did buy one for $4,500 at the national, and I was going around saying I had the same bounty. Nobody jumped at that one, so I guess the first one may have sold a little low. But yeah, as far as I know, that's the only one that sold.
And when we
Excellent.
say and when we say a little low, the person paid $100 to pull it out of a pack. Well, I guess we should assume that instead of a wheel spin, right? In theory, if they waited in line every day and they got their pack, they could have got a gold ticket that way, or they could have been like Tech Super and just spun the wheel and easily won a sealed pack on the wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like what you did.
Yeah, kind of like what I did.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about that though. Like, luckily those people were at the national. Like, if this is your first time experiencing boba, and you open a pack and you have a golden hot dog, like, are you going to understand like how exciting and crazy that is if other people from the community aren't around you? Like, personally, I would probably be like, I got a hot dog, without understanding the context and what it means. Like, I could see someone just throwing that in the drawer or doing something with it that they shouldn't.
It's a really good point. Yeah, every now and then you would hear like an eruption because the booth in the area was always packed and people were ripping constantly. And, you know, all the heads would turn like, I wonder what was hit. And it was, yeah, magical. And I'm sure if you opened it in the area, you would know pretty quickly with the community around you.
So C-Town makes a really good point. Retired Squid there in the chat. So a serious player is going to pay mint for these blast box or not, right? So example would be I joined the Alpha Trilogy Apex Playmaker tournament, got top 4. Obviously, there's a payout in that. If obviously you got first place, I believe the payout was more than what you're probably going to pay for these dogs for next one. And so that's the idea here. If you're a serious player, you're going to pay the $5K for the entry card, because if you win first place, you're going to win more than that in prize support and cash prizes. So obviously there's a little bit of a commitment there financially, but that's the goal if you're serious, right? We go back to that that viral clip of the wife telling the guy, does everyone spend $2K on Pokemon cards? And he says, if they're serious, they are. And some of us are serious. So that's where we're at.
So after next year's national, where do you see the value of these golden hot dogs going? Do you think they go down drastically, or do you think they hold value because they're going to be rare and they're going to be the first ever golden hot dog?
I don't know.
Depends on the utility, what gets announced, I think, for future events.
Well, no, don't. I'm going to hold you to Tex's question, Eric, is that because those are valid points you're bringing up. But he's specifically saying not about utility. The fact that it's the first of what's expected, because they had to get away. So in 24 and 25, they did 100. They made Bo's hand fall off, signing 100 cards each year. And then they're like, well, it's not going to be special by the time we get to the 20th year. And now there's 2,000 cards out there. So that's why they're like, we got to do something different. You assume that's why. So they went to these hot dogs, the Willy Wonka magic hot dog tickets. So even if there's no utility, the fact that it's the first, but it's not an athlete, it's just part of the lore of the game. Like, does it hold the value there? No utility, just the fact that it was the first and it's used every year now. Will that be different than every other hot dog, say from the 7th year?
I'd say yeah, and just because the community has shown in terms of sales, it appreciates Alpha Set. So even like a lower, if you compare, I can't think of anything in the moment, but someone who is in an additional set and maybe a more collectible, we would consider card, you might find a lower level that we would say in Alpha Set selling for more than a newer set. So that's why I'm going to say yeah.
Alpha has a big utility, though. Those are cards you can play forever, right? There's always going to be Alpha specific events and extremely low print runs. $5,000 is a lot for a hot dog card if it has no utility. So I don't know that it would hold that much weight. I feel like it would still be valuable, just maybe a little bit less than what it's going for now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Eric. I don't think it holds that 5K value if it's not able to be used as an entry card in future tournaments. But I think the team will make sure there's some sort of utility out of it. It's not going to go, obsolete. But yeah, as far as these entry cards go, we're going to need a new one for the players, a new one every single year. The teams that were Madness, there were 33 teams, I think, signed up, 26 that played.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, Anthony, hold that thought 1 second, because let's continue this conversation by text. Do you want to, I know Brandon's got to head off for,
Brandon's got a hard out here.
Yeah, I do have a real quick question though, because it was going to our graders. Would you grade the
You,
golden
you got
hot
you
dog?
got 120 seconds, and now you're asking questions before you go. All right,
Brandon,
what's
I'll
Grading
answer.
a hot dog.
Absolutely, I grade it. Absolutely, grade it.
I think I would grade a hot dog too.
Awesome.
Yeah, a golden one. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, hey, fellas,
Anyway.
thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. It was great seeing you all and connecting again.
Yeah,
See you,
thank you,
Brandon.
Brandon.
To
Talk
one of
to
the
you soon.
sweetest guys in Boba.
All right, so Anthony, I'm sorry. You to finish your point though. You were talking.
Yeah, I was just saying. I think there'll be some sort of utility with them going forward. I don't think the team lets them kind of fade away. But I mean, I still think they probably stay 4-digit cards. I mean, I think that's pretty easily for me to say.
But so 4-digit, like, but there's a big difference between 1,000 and 5,000. Is it closer to 1,000 or closer to 5?
I think it's closer to 1,000 after this national, right? If the whole point of those cards is for entry for 2026 or 2027 national, then I think they do go down.
And for the 28 hot dogs, what will those values be at? Because they won't be the first. So like in 3 years after 28's expired, what's is that a 4-digit card or is that a 3-digit card or a 2-digit card?
I think C-Town said it best. 4 players, those are big ones, and it's not just single players; it is madness players. So
No. I mean next year's hot dog, a couple years after it expired, like say 3 years after you used next year's hot dog.
Oh, for those ones.
Yeah. What will that be worth? Will that be in the 2 digits, 3 digits, or 4 digits, Anthony?
I mean, it's like the whole Willy Wonka thing, right? Even after the golden ticket, people already went to the factory and used it. People are still going to want that golden ticket, whether it has no use or not. I mean, it's still cool to have, right?
Seth,
Yeah.
2, 3, or 4 digits.
This is so hard to speculate, and I'm just gonna throw a number just to play along. I'm gonna say 4, just because I'm all in on both.
Wow. Well,
How
and
many
Tex,
golden-
We should say they've talked about like tournaments where you're going to need the last 3 years of hot dogs to play, right? They haven't done
Maybe,
that yet.
yeah.
They haven't said they're going to have a super tournament next year, and you have to have a bow 24, bow 25, and a hot dog 20. Or what? Am I off by one? Whatever. Yeah, no, hot
No,
dog
24, 25, and then the hot dog
Hot dog
is
26.
this year.
Yeah, it's always confusing because the hot dog's 26, but it's
Yeah, for
27.
the year coming. Yeah. I don't know. I think how many hot dogs are there? Do we know how many gold hot dogs for next year?
I
Is
saw
it the same as the bow?
some rough odds that people came up with, and the number was approximately 70 or so. I don't know if that's the
Okay.
right number, but that's what I saw.
I had 60 in my mind for some reason that somebody told me 60. So say
Yes.
it's between 60 and 70 dogs.
And I think that's just what was in the N26 packs, right? Because no one's
Yes.
saying that they can't be in packs for update, or they can't be, have some set aside that are going to be handed out for regional winners. So ones that are in the N26 national packs, there's probably about 60 or 70. But that I don't think that tells the whole story of how many were actually made and
Well,
no.
there were only 99 bows for the first 2 tickets. So I would think there wouldn't be more than 100 golden hot dogs. Right? That seemed logical.
I would agree with
That's
Rob.
what Rob's saying.
Yeah.
99 is the number.
Yeah, right. So 99. So I don't know. I think these first hot dogs, I think they retain value down the road. Just because they're the first, there's less than 100 of them. And I think it'll be, especially for, OG boba people, or people that just want to have a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I
Boba
think
G.
this would be a nice little card.
I agree. Boba Degen's gonna degen. They're gonna want to
Yeah.
have it. They buy it all.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize this, guys. The Apex tournament and Trilogy tournament winners received ticket dogs as well?
Well, I didn't
I
win,
did
so
not
I didn't
know
know.
that. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, only the person making that comment won, so they would know.
Yeah.
Do we know? Have we heard have they decided on what the payouts are and the prize payouts and stuff?
Why do you care? Our team didn't win. Our team
Yeah,
didn't
those,
play. We didn't win
those are
anything.
all listed. Those are all listed. So if you won, you know what you're getting. The team should be reaching out soon on actual.
Where was that listed?
They
It's
made a
on the
blog post
website.
on it.
Yeah.
There's a blog post on the
Oh.
website that says, this is the tournament you entered, and this is your place. This is what you'll be receiving. So
And Tex, what,
Oh.
I forgot you played in the N25.
Yes, I finished.
Or you
I
played the
finished
Blitz.
7th.
Yep.
I played Blitz, Apex Blitz.
Yep. The week. You played the week player tournament, right? You didn't have to know anything. You didn't have to do anything. You just had to flip cards over, right?
Just war, baby. Just
I mean,
war.
I played that too, and it was fun as heck. And you know, we did.
It was a
win
blast.
one. It was a blast.
So
And
Alpha
we did win
Trilogy
one.
Blitz, is that what you're saying?
No, not Alpha Trilogy.
No, Apex.
Apex Blitz.
they're-
All right.
they're both
5th through
Apex.
8th, $945.38.
What was 7th?
5th through 8th. Everyone who got 5th through 8th will receive $945.38.
Ooh,
Apex
boom,
Division
nice.
Blitz.
I'll take that.
So yeah. So you made $1,000.
All right.
Love it. A grand for playing like my idiot game, right, Snappy?
I'm just jealous. I would have liked to play.
Exactly.
I love playing Madness. Are you
Oh,
kidding
and
me?
don't forget,
I got
I
2 hobbies.
also got a promo card too. I got a top 8 promo card.
and you
then
got a
you're-
hobby.
Those are
and
worth $1,000 apparently now too.
Yeah.
Are they really? Oh, you know what I want to know? I want to know the ratio of Mahomes versus the kid that were selected.
Was Jacob
And if they have
actually-
it broken down
was
by
Jacob
tournament.
tracking that? Did they actually
I-
track it? Or
I
don't know
was
if he
told
did.
that they should be able to track it.
Okay.
I was told that by somebody with Bo Battle Arena.
There's
Should.
got to be less kids. I think more people took Merlome's
I agree.
over the kid, and
That's
also
what I took.
Tex. That's a 150 too. There's a lot, not that many higher powered from events, but the Apex got that 150.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love it.
Well,
I took Mahomes with my bigger one, and I took a kid with the smaller one.
Oh,
Tex,
must be
what-
nice.
Was it
One of each.
Weren't you with Knoxville Chris, where the decision was made where everybody was going to go? You guys talked, and everybody was going to go Merlome's. So Knoxville
Well-
Chris goes, I'm going to go Griffey, but then everybody's thinking, well, if he's only going to do that, that's more rare. And because
Right.
did you guys talk, Anthony and Seth and Eric, about the gamification? Like we're talking about this and assuming everybody knows. Has this been made clear on Good Morning Bo what they did with these promo cards? Have we talked about this yet?
Well, let's explain it really quick. What they did is
Oh, and by the way, I have the giveaway. There's not, I think 19 people. We'll do it after we're done with that. I'll bring it back
Okay.
up.
all right. So whichever tournament you were in, and they did this across all the tournaments. If you finished in the top 8, as part of your prize was you received a promo card. The cards were various powers depending on which tournament you were in. I don't think. Oh, there we go. There's one of each. We have the kid on the left and Mahomes on the right. At least my left and right.
Wow.
So what you
130.
did is, in that Mahomes is a 160.
Yeah.
That's nice. So what they did is you would finish in the top 8. Once it was done, you would get your promo card. You got to pick whether you wanted the kid or the Mahomes. I picked the Mahomes. I then had to literally cut it up with scissors, the kid that I didn't select. So every one of these, whichever one you picked, the other one was destroyed. So we were talking that if 7 of the 8 people, say in the Blitz tournament that I was in, took Mahomes and one person took the kid, they would essentially have a 1 of 1 because each is labeled for the particular tournament also. I don't know if anybody did that. It didn't end up happening in the group I was in that talked about it.
I thought
But
Knoxville Chris was going
no.
to be the only one to get the Griffey.
yeah, and then I believe he ended up going with Merlome's.
So did anyone
Even
go
in
with
that
Griffey?
tournament. Yeah, there were. It ended up being pretty evenly split between the 8 people, is what I was told. That a couple people took the kid, a couple people took Mahomes. So I took Mahomes.
Yeah, so Seth, what do you do? Like, obviously, Merlomes is the face of the NFL. I mean, Griffey is like he is fading a little bit. Merlomes isn't going to fade for many years. So, what do you do in that situation, Seth? Are you always taking Merlomes, or are you going to game the system like Knoxville Chris and be like, oh, if only one person's taking it, I'll take the one-on-one Griffey from that tournament?
Not game the system. So based on this one, I think the Merlomes just looks a little bit nicer to me. Maybe it's the colors. Maybe it reminds me of the Chiefs. And I would have chose the Merlomes. But if I was thinking about collectability long term, I'd probably go Griffey, because Griffey stuff is just continues to increase in value and collectability. Not saying Mahomes won't. And I think just, I know it's a bigger conversation. But generally speaking, baseball tends to be a little bit higher price than football.
Now, Anthony, did you make a conscious decision to get one of each, or why'd you take one of each? Just you wanted one of each?
Smart daughter.
The wife wanted a Griffey and I wanted the Merlomes.
Oh.
But I had to win, obviously.
Right. You had to get into the top 8.
I had to get at least top 8. So I was in 2 individual tournaments. I topped 8 in both of those, and yeah, I definitely the 160 was going to be Merlomes. The bigger one was going to be Merlomes. Yeah.
How high did those powers go on the promo cards? Do you know?
160, which people were there were some rumblings about, because last year those promos were 200 for the Apex, 180 for Apex Madness, and then went down. The highest one that you could have got was 160 this year. So I think I think we forget how spoiled we can be that they were just giving out 200s last year.
Yeah. But it also goes to show, Eric, right, about the power creep, is that people are worried about that, and they take it very seriously as stewards of the game, because there were a lot of tournaments, there were many promos going out, and they don't want to be handing out all these. I think it should tell players how seriously they take 200 and 180 cards. They're not going to hand them out like candy. And they decided after last year, maybe they wanted to do something special after the first year, knowing they weren't going to do it. Or maybe they looked at it and said, let's not do that again. We're expanding the number of tournaments. We don't want that many out there.
Yeah, it helps retain the value as well for those older cards.
Yeah. And by the way, C-Town is not a surprise. He took Griffey. Everybody knows he's a Seattle pushover. He'll do anything that's Seattle. So doesn't mean anything. We expected that from you. All right. So can we pick the winner?
Oh yeah, let's pick the winner before we wrap this thing up.
Pick the winner.
All right. Oh, he added
quite a few entries.
Yeah. Oh, Joe BD. I am so happy
very
that
nice.
you won that. Yes, Joe BD. That is amazing.
Well done, Joe BD.
And he won the Gulp Powder. Very nice.
Yeah, and by the way, I like the fact that when you do this in Discord, sometimes the arrow points to something, but the name is a different person. So it's always confusing, because then the person who the arrow points to is like, no, it says me. So like, I'm glad that Rob built a great giveaway tool, because I just looked at where the wheel was pointed, not where it said winner down below. So that's my first time using it. Anyway, thank you everybody who signed up for that. Take a look at it. Like, we're also going to do something with Seth, Anthony, and Eric. Find a way to get a hero proof given away in their breaks as well. Maybe we can even do something on the Vacuum eBay store text.
Yeah, let's do it. Joe, that card will be coming from Germany, so expect it in 3 to 6 months.
It's in Illinois.
You got to pay the VAT, Joe.
Yeah, it's got to go. It's coming via steamship.
That's right.
All right. This has been Good Morning Bo for Friday. What is it? It's August 14th. 14th. Friday, August 14th. Time is flying. Mahomes is going to be here before we know it. Hopefully September, October-ish. So fingers crossed. No delays. But Eric, thank you. Seth, thank you. Anthony, thank you. You guys are the best. Yes, question mark days till
Trick or
Mahomes.
treat.
Trick or treat, yep. Snappy, thank God you're finally settled in Germany for the next couple of years. And that's it for this week. Seacrest out.
All right, Eric's going live soon. Make sure you catch him.